Welcome back to the Songshack, finding the inspiration. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Obviously you turn up at your appointed songwriting area, an idea pops into your head and that's it. That's the Hollywood version. The reality is somewhat more prosaic. And I'm pleased to find that Horatio's on the same page as me in terms of this. Your compositions come to you better when you're away from the piano altogether. The last thing the world I'd suggest would be to take your pen and paper to the piano, place yourself on the piano stool and then decide to compose. That is the very worst way of all. It's only when you've got your main idea that the necessity of the piano comes into the question. Very often titles do not occur to the mind just by thinking. And the more you think, oftentimes the further inspiration will recede. Nope, your best plan is to keep your eyes open for something that may strike an answering chord in your mind. Something you read in the paper, something you see in a book, something you see in the cinema. So, what does Horatio suggest? Well, funnily enough, nosiness, listening out to people. Yeah, you squirrel all these things away for when they might come in handy, or for when you have a chance to come to the shack and go, ooh, what was that idea I had last week? Something came to mind that my old English teacher, the writer Bernard McClaverty, once said about moving to Islay, moving to the Hebrides, and people saying, oh, it must be so inspiring. And he said, well, that's all very well if you've got the lovely view, but actually the writing's about what happens between you and the page, and that really stuck with me. So, next week, the art of the lyric. As the lyric writer and composer, by the intermingling of their inspiration, produce the popular song, it is well that in this little book we should deal with the art of writing the lyric.